What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bob.
And your girl Christina.
You're watching the Welch Family. So, apparently, Lala and Rubi aren't as cool as they seem. We about to get into this video to see exactly what Lala said about Rubi. Because this is pretty interesting. I thought they were like the best of friends, didn't you?
I don't know. I don't even know them like that.
I
but
keep up, you know what I'm saying?
I don't keep up with them. So it's very interesting to see what they have to say about what's her truth. So
yeah, might be some shady stuff.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe.
And make sure you hit that post notification so you get the latest and exclusive content, you guys.
Without further ado,
let's get into this video.
Let's go.
So I'm really just going to jump straight into this, and the first thing I just want to say is that you can judge someone all you want and have opinions on situations
My bad,
that you don't have the facts to and don't know everything about.
Damn.
And you have the right to...
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on, we have technical difficulties.
Just naturally not like a talker to be blasting everything. That's just not me. And I'm sorry that upsets some people. So first of all, me and Ruby, we were never genuine friends. And that may come as a shock or a surprise to some of you guys because you just don't know the ins and outs of...
There you have it. You know what I'm saying? If you go all the way back to the video where DDG first met Rubi, it was like he met her through Lala. And we thought like, okay, well, that's Lala's best friend. You know what I'm saying? That's how they made it seem on camera. But, you know, as you learn, you know what I'm saying, everything on camera ain't always what it is.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? Behind the scenes is always something different.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So
I agree on that.
Yep.
The things that go on behind closed doors. You only know internet. You only know pictures, posts. That's all you know. And that's what we put out there. So that's, you know, of course, what else would you expect? Unless it's told to you. But overall, the literal truth is that me and Ruby were never real, genuine friends. And we just gave this internet persona of sisters and besties because it looks good. And honestly, it was established on her end to me that that's all she wanted. And that she didn't really mess with me.
So basically, she used her for clout.
Who, Ruby Rose?
Yeah, she basically used Lala for clout because Lala was popping. Lala has a brand. If you don't know, like she popping on Instagram. Like she got like over like 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? She popping. Yeah.
I don't know that.
I don't know nothing about that.
See, I don't even be on Instagram, so I really don't know her like that. But oh, she's saying some good stuff though so far. So let's get into it. Hopefully we get done because I want to see Ruby Rose what she had to say.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna get into like how I actually found that out. But alright, so to jump back probably almost a year ago, not quite, but almost a year ago, I was with Ruby at her house in Atlanta. I think I was staying there. And if you don't know, I used to live in Atlanta. That's where I met Ruby, and that's where I went to high school. So I was staying at her house in Atlanta, and we got into an argument about something that had nothing to do with me and her personally, but it triggered her to like...
Assistants are an essential part of the healthcare team. This is a career field where you're needed.
I know you gotta get paid, Lala, but we gotta skip this ad. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta skip it.
Just expose her true feelings towards me, and she just ended up telling me like, honestly, I've been holding this in for as long as we've been friends. So she told me and straight up looked me in the eye. There were 2 other girls there to witness this, and said like, you know, I never really messed with you. We're not genuine friends, and I don't look at you in that way, and I don't want to be friends anymore. And I was like, what? Like, I was literally sitting there so confused.
Ain't that messed up?
Huh? So she just blatantly just told you like, I don't want to be your friend no more.
How fake is that? Ruby, if you watching this, you fake. She fake, man. I don't like that. I don't like that fake stuff.
See, that's why I don't have friends.
Yeah, me neither. Well,
no friends, but other than him.
Yeah.
But no friends.
I was like asking her questions like, why wouldn't you tell me this sooner? Like, I don't understand why you would just sit there and fake a friendship with me. Like, that's weird. and it's hurtful because I felt the opposite. I'm like, damn, this is my sister. Like,
right.
I feel like we created a bond and we overcame a lot. So I thought we were real friends. And from the jump, everyone would tell me, like, watch out. She doesn't have the same intentions. This, that, and the third. But I don't listen to people because I'm hard-headed, yes. But I also don't just judge someone based off what I'm told. I like to experience it firsthand. And then if the outcome, you know, is bad and people prove me right, then so be it. But I would never just, like, not mess with someone because things were told to me about them and etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she just basically told me that, and she's like, the reason that I've held this in, and she's like, yeah, I know that I'm fake for it, but the reason that I've held this in is because my label told me that it was a good look and a good idea for us to have this little public friendship and bestie shit.
What she do?
Oh yeah, you know, she a rapper. Rubi.
She is.
Yeah, she a rapper.
Oh, no shade.
She made a song with DDG and everything.
Oh, I didn't know this. Damn, where have I been? I've been living under the rock. I've been too busy. I've been working.
Yeah.
Working.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's messed up though, man. It is.
So her label told her like
they shady too. Her label shady too.
Industry,
see,
people be crazy.
Boy, the industry is something else, man. Tell you what, these people do anything for clout. Anything,
or at least
bro.
to come up with a bag.
Step on people's toes and everything.
They don't care who they step on.
It's messed up.
That's crazy. But okay.
Because you're popping, you're a pretty girl, and I need to be around that. And she straight up told me that. She's like, I need to be around a girl like you, and we can follow each other, and I'm going to still like your pictures, and, you know, I'm not going to unfollow you or anything, but just in real life, it's just not, you know, it's not that.
You don't even got to like her pictures.
I literally left her house bawling, you guys.
Bawling?
I went straight to my mom's house. She told me, like, you know, this girl, you've been seeing the signs from other incidents prior, and this girl showed you her true colors, so now you gotta make a decision. Because my mom, just being a mom, was like, I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna become cool again, and I know how you are, and you either have to know what it is and accept that and don't put your feelings in it, or move on and dead the friendship, because she just straight up told you that you guys aren't genuine friends. So what's the point in continuing to be around someone that feels like that towards you? And I literally was so hurt by this, y'all, for weeks. Me and Ruby didn't speak for probably like 2 months. And then I don't even know how we reconnected, but she ended up reaching out to me randomly, I think while she was in LA, to hang out or something. And I just I didn't bring anything up. I just went along with it. We never discussed the situation again to this day.
Hold on, y'all.
If you want to start something or make some noise,
never discussed it.
Man, I seen a video, like, all the YouTubers, everybody in Zooted, including Ruby, had DDG, Seven, Lala, Dan Rue, like, all of them. They went, like, on this yacht trip or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the last time that I seen Lala and Ruby on camera. That had to been at least, like, what, like a month or two ago. So I was wondering, like, and then, like, she got ghosts for some reason, like, on YouTube. I was wondering.
You think that because of that, what happened, or?
Her brand, and then also probably that, because she was hurt. That her so-called sister, you know what I'm saying, had did her dirty like that.
That's why I don't have no friends. No friends. We be cool associates.
Like that.
Yep. East deuces. Ooh, ooh, deuces.
But yeah, I can't associate myself with fake people, man.
I can't do that. I don't understand how people could just literally do that.
Not even for money, though. Not even for money.
And it is, I don't even care if it is for money. But come on, though. Like, if somebody, like, really wants you to be their friend, and then you turn around and tell them, like, no, we're not friends. I just do it because my label told me to do it.
Right.
So you just do what the person told you to do. So you a follower. Basically. Right?
Right.
It was just, like, erased. Like, nothing happened. But from that point, I knew, like, look, I gotta be smarter this time. If I'm gonna still hang around her and be friends with her, just know what it is, know how she is, and don't put my feelings in it, and don't take everything personally, because you're just going to keep getting hurt. And I'm typically the one in any argument we got into or any little thing to always be trying to mend it, apologize, even if I'm not in the wrong, just be like, look, like I love you, whatever. I'm always that person. And so I'm just at a point where I'm like, I don't owe that to anyone when they don't have my best interests. And when it's just one-sided, I don't owe that to anyone. I'm tired of apologizing. I'm tired of
that's true. That's so true.
Don't really care about me. Like, I'm just tired of it. So yeah, basically after that, I had seen her true colors, and I just told myself to proceed with caution and just be aware, because you know, you just can't trust people. You can't put your feelings in everything too much. Everyone isn't the same. That's just the reality of life. And I'm at the point where I'm fine with that. I can accept that. And you guys are probably wondering, like, what made her feel that way. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be honest. So what all stems from that is how we became friends initially. And some of you might know, some of you may not. I'm not going to even say names.
Lil TJ.
Who?
I say it. Lil TJ. Little rapper they both was messing with. It's all on the internet. Everybody know.
So they used to see.
Y'all know, don't y'all?
So they used to see the same guy?
Yep.
Oh, and they became friends after that?
I guess so.
That's weird.
It is.
That'd be weird.
She just weird, bro.
That is weird.
She weird.
Aside from me and Ruby's, because this isn't about other people, but you guys need to know all the facts to understand, like, my point of view and why I did what I did. So the way we became friends was through a guy that we were both messing with. So I was about 17.
You was right.
I didn't really keep up with that world. I didn't really get in tune with, like, industry stuff and just all those little things till I moved to LA. So at the time, I think I was like a junior or senior in high school. My mom raised me very strict, like never got to go out the house to really do anything. So when I met...
That's kind of interesting. This is off subject, but like, you never seen her mom before. Her mom looks exactly like her, but like darker skin, and like she young. She probably like, she look like she like 10 years older than her for real. Like they could be like sisters. It's interesting that she said like her mom raised her to be like real like strict, stuff like that. It's off subject.
Because she probably, if that is true, some parents, you know, how to do it a certain way.
You know what I'm saying? Had to grow up fast, you feel me?
Yeah.
Stay away from them fakes. You know what I'm saying? She teaching her daughter right, though. You know what I'm saying? Her mom,
at least you know now.
Her mom got a, she got a YouTube, too.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up.
I actually met him through a mutual friend. And we just kind of vibed. I started hanging out with him. I ended up kind of...
Wait, go back. What did it say?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, sorry. We had to go back for a little bit because I want to know what she said. Go back just a few seconds. I think we went back too far. We went back too far.
Too far?
Yeah. Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Industry stuff and just all those little things till I moved to LA. So at the time, I think I was like a junior or senior in high school. My mom raised me very strict, like never got to go out the house to really do anything. So when I met him, I actually met him through a mutual friend. And we just kind of...
It says, forgot to mention, me and him went to the same high school, which is how we were initially familiar with each other.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
High school sweetheart.
Out with him. I ended up kind of on and off talking to him for years. Me and Ruby didn't really like each other because she found out that I was messing with him, and she even messaged me at the time like, oh, do you know who I'm dating? Whatever. I'm like, no, I don't. And then she's like, oh, well, because I posted a picture in his sweatshirt. So I clearly had no idea. If I don't know you personally, I'm not going to keep up with your relationship. I'm just not. And the reality is that I was 17. Did I care? No. Of course, guys are going to lie to you and tell you that they're single and you're the only one and this, and...
Except for me.
Yeah, except for
just putting that out there.
Except for you.
Yeah, I'm different.
You are.
I'm
very different.
Yeah, I believed him. I was naive and I was 17. So, whatever. Fast forward, we kind of just had this little, I wouldn't even say beef, we just had like a tension, like we didn't like each other, words got around because of this guy. And so we eventually both just weren't messing with him at all anymore. And she was being managed by someone that was kind of trying to manage me as well, and they were making a proposal to me. We had met once before to discuss it, and then the second time he had told me, like, Ruby was kind of reaching out to me on his behalf as well, and she was trying to hang out, and I was skeptical about it at first. And anyone that was friends with me at the time couldn't vouch for this, but I would tell them, and they're like, bro, like, be careful, that's a little weird that she's trying to just be besties and stuff, considering, like, the common factor. And I felt like, is she trying to set me up, or is she doing this to, like, get closer to me so that I don't talk to him, or to find out my business? I was just very, like, unsure. So the first few times she tried to hang out, I didn't, like, follow through, and then I think we finally hung out. And then after that, there was a time that we met up with the guy that was eventually managing both of us, and he sat us down knowing the situation, and he's like, look, y'all both want to make money, right? At the time, we both really weren't.
Brad's living the dream, but things weren't always so great. Once upon a time, his business was struggling.
Making money. I worked like a regular job at the mall, whatever, and he's like, you know, y'all both want to make money, y'all both have potential, and he's like, I don't think you should have this beef over a guy that, first of all, doesn't care about either of y'all, clearly is messing with tons of other girls. He's like, you guys don't have to really like each other, but you could at least make money together and, you know, play it cool just to make money together. He's like, but you don't really have to be friends, you don't really have to like each other. So we kind of like awkwardly agreed to that, and then we were just around each other a lot more because we had the same manager. And then there was like other personal things that happened, so I feel like we kind of got closer because we bonded on stuff that really we couldn't relate to with anyone else or talk about with anyone else. So that's kind of what made me feel like, oh damn, like this girl really turned into like my best friend, because we just bonded on a lot of stuff, some really deep shit. So that's kind of how everything started. But now I'm realizing, now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I'm just realizing, like, which maybe it worked out for a lot of people, but I could never do that again. You cannot base a friendship off a guy if both parties are not secure in themselves. And it was later revealed, which I don't even think it was a secret because she would still say it to people, but she was still in love with him, and it bothered her just knowing, like, you know, just know.
Jealousy?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was jealousy. I think that she really, truly didn't forgive each other for, you know, I ain't forgiving, like, they have to forgive each other because they weren't the same person.
Right.
But I just feel like they never had, like, that one deep discussion of, like, what happened. He told me this, he told me that. You believe a guy that tells you whatever you want to do, like she said. You believe what he says. Because you said that so I'm getting tongue-tied. She said that was, not making sense. She was saying that guys don't never tell us the truth. They say that they single, they're not in a relationship. He's really not with her. You know, he telling her this, and then he probably telling her that. You know, that's got them two being beef with each other, but it really shouldn't be no beef. Y'all should have had that beef towards that guy, but they're not together. But I'm still confused. Like, why would you agree to something if you're not gonna genuinely go forward and do it?
She did it for clout, but then again, like, her feelings got involved, so she involved personal life with business life. Right. Basically.
The main thing that I think triggered her when she told it to me was that me and him were still cool. Mm-hmm. After all of that, we were still cool. We didn't talk. I didn't mess with him like that anymore, but he would hit me from time to time, check in. I would run into him at events, and I would tell Ruby every single time, like, so-and-so hit me, or I just saw them at this place. Every single time I would tell her, because I felt like
That's probably what it was then. Because, like, she said every time, like, she see him once, you know, they go to her store or something, keep talking to her or whatever, and then she kept telling her that, yeah, just keep talking to me, and I keep seeing him, and da-da-da-da. Now she probably feels some type of way because she's like, damn, you still talking to him? You saying this to me, but then again, you probably still talking to him.
Right.
So that jealousy part come in to play. Because she's probably like, damn, I stopped talking to him, but you supposed to stop talking to him, but you still talking to him and still hitting each other up. So how is that? How that works? So,
I don't even know, man.
I don't know. I mean, people go through certain things, and people go through, you know, just they could just be friends, but she probably don't want her to be friends with him because of that situation.
Right.
And me personally, for me, that's why I say I don't have friends. We be associates, okay? And
like that.
Yeah,
Yep. Like that.
Associates. That's it. That's why I can't. Too much drama.
If y'all want a part 2, get this video to about 10 likes. 10 likes, we'll do a part 2 to Lala's, and then we'll react to what Ruby Rose said on IG.
Yeah.
Because apparently Ruby, she was talking, you know what I'm saying, out the side of her neck about Lala in response to this video.
Oh, well, I can't wait to get into that. So wait for part 2, you guys, and I will see y'all later. Peace out.